Hello, my people. Welcome to Trend Wave. This is Adaba FM TV, and I am your one and only Anu Duapo. And this is my friend and brother,
Jarvis Spider-Man.
Hey, whatever. Today, we are talking about the federal government ban on SS3 students being able to transfer from one institution or one school to another, either private or public. According to them, is to cope with examination malpractice. So, what do you have to say about that?
For me, in this part of the world we are living in, I don't see it as something that can work. Being that the fact that this, whether or not you ban the student from moving from schools to schools, Nigeria, we always have a way of doing things.
Yeah.
Now, it's not the student moving from school to schools that can call this thing called examination malpractice. It's the schools themselves. You get, what are the Ministry of Education doing in regards to these particular schools? Because I guess they know these schools that are involved in this examination malpractice. So they have the record of the schools. Because obviously, when it's time for exam comes like WAEC or NECO, these schools meet with the top personnel in this ministry and say just wet ground and stuff like that. They meet with these people and they know these people. Rather than just banning students from moving from school to schools, or if there are change of locations, or if the children, their parents are this civil servants, or their jobs has to do with rotations, where you move from one city to another cities and other stuff. So would you stop the child from saying, so it's not something that is quite feasible, you get. So what I feel needs to be done is, rather than just banning the children from moving from this school to this school, you have to put a stop, a seal on these schools that are involved in this malpractice. So that's the only way to go.
For me, I actually believe instead of them transferring students, like instead of them banning students, just like you said, what if parents have to move from a particular state to another particular state, and the child education will have to be affected?
Yes.
Would they stop? Would they say because of the new ban now affect the job that is going to even spend
the money for this exam?
So I believe that instead of them banning transfer of students, it can be in form of WAEC, since WAEC is now going to be digital now, just like JAMB.
Will that also fly?
I think it's going to fly though.
Because considering the schools, is it going to be one center? Is it going to be something unified?
I think it's going to be exactly like JAMB. Although they are looking towards I think 2030 or 2031.
Because JAMB is 1 day and 4 courses. WAEC is 9 courses and different days. More than 9 courses actually, both science, not art, and so it's more. So how is it going to be? Because there are some schools that are not this tech inclined, just one structure.
What I'm saying, if they are, I just want to imagine now. Now if it is 9 subjects, the WAEC is going to come in its own timetable, and this particular center is for this. But let's say one student, you are going to this center, you are going to that center. It's still within your state.
The school.
Yes, you are going to different centers.
You are not
writing. You don't get what I'm saying.
Different time.
It's going to be different time. You are not writing your WAEC exam. I believe what they have in mind is that they are not writing the WAEC exam in their school, because not all schools have this system to run all these things.
You said it's not going to be. They are going to go to centers.
Yeah, they're going to go to centers.
JAMB. Why I feel it can be possible. JAMB is OBJ, objective. WAEC, you have theory. You have OBJ. You have essay. Imagine you're writing English.
For them to
and a school can have 100 students writing a particular subject. Another school from this place, another school from it's going to be jam-packed.
It's not going to be jam-packed. For them to already have it in the first place,
there should be the infrastructure for me.
For them to have it in the first place, that WAEC is going to be digital, I'm very certain that
they have looked at
all of this, because it's just like JAMB. We have different students too, from different centers, from different schools all over the nation. Do you understand? And they still have their timetable, and nobody is clashing with another. But as far as you don't exceed your time, do you understand? And if it's that the time has been exceeded due to the center, they know how they will fix it. It's on them, not on the students.
They know how they will fix it.
How
did they fix the last WAEC that was written when they had glitch?
You mean the last JAMB?
Even WAEC had glitch in their results.
Okay.
They had to reprint the result again. Have they fixed that? How currently we are having issues even with our jam results.
Yes.
And it's making it look as if it's not transparent as it should be. So for me, stick with this thing, improve on the system when it regards to this WIEC stuff. If you say we want to push for digital space, there should be something already, built already before we push for this, rather than causing constraints and other stuff.
They should test
run. Yeah, it should not just be like it's just going to be this so day, this is when infrastructures are not being put in place. So that's just all I have to say.
For me, and what do you? Okay, so for you, the ban is a no. It's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
Okay, never. For me, I actually do agree to the ban because really, it is a way of starting from somewhere.
Now, we are very intelligent
Don't argue
people.
with me. I know Nigerian government. Yeah, we are just like Nigerian strict African parents.
We are very intelligent.
Where we feel like you're trying to stop your child from doing something, you scold the child, not knowing that you're betting the child to have a new.
There are strategies.
There are strategies to this. I understand, but I still feel like the ban is necessary. It is actually necessary, but that's that about that. I still feel like the federal government should look into other ways to curb this examination malpractice. Banning transfer of students is not just enough. Now we have another story which has to do with a TikToker popularly known as Peller and with its relationship saga. Now every month they don't break up. I don't understand. Well, Peller and Jarvis had a clash, and Jarvis said she is done. Now, Peller's reaction to that statement, she is done, was he is also done. Now, his own definition of done was that it was going to be done even on Earth. So, he went on live stream and following up, crying, I'm scared, put his seatbelt on, and then, boom, there was an accident. What do you have to say about this, teacher?
Really? I feel it's childish.
He's a 20-year-old guy now, so
it's childish on his behalf. No woman born of a woman or man born of a woman should be worthy of taking your precious life.
That is not blasting me against my choice.
You see, all this online stuff is really, complicated than we even think it is.
Yeah.
But irrespective of the fact, let's just say it as it is. It was wrong for him to actually have thought of that. It was actually wrong, and considering the fact that he was even going on live. I don't want to say what is correctly on my mind. I don't want to say what is going to, but actually, what he did was actually wrong. When I was going through the Criminal Code of Conduct, I think section 327 of Criminal Code of Conduct, stating that anyone who tends to attempt his life or commit suicide should either be taken to prison for a year or pay a fine or both. But later on, saw that the Lagos state government has, made an amendment that such person should be taken to the hospital, therapy and stuff. Now, my own issue now is he has currently, we saw the video where he was taken to the hospital and everything. Would that change his mentality?
No, it won't.
It won't change the mentality.
Like, this is not the first time they are breaking up. This is not the first time they are having this clash. This is not the first time.
Now it's more or less like content.
It's now a content.
To me.
It's
that's what I feel.
This thing, because you can't say you want to kill yourself and then you're going like...
You're videoing. And we see where it's hitting the... I know, that's why I don't want to feel
you want to kill yourself, you never put effort. Come on, to get my brother.
So I don't want to make it feel we're so sentimental regards to that. But it's making it feel more or less like a content. What I feel needs to be done is, like people always say, he should, for now, he shouldn't be on the road, no vehicle. He should just be somewhere far. They should take him somewhere. He should travel around, relax his mind, and rather than involving in all this.
His mind don't need to be relaxed at the moment. It has been too relaxed. That's why he's thinking of suicide and thinking of all this kind of jargon of content.
Now, the suicide that he's going to commit, if he dies tomorrow, Jarvis will move on.
Well, for me, you didn't think of that. For me, I just believe that Peller should be given a job to do, aside from his content. He should have a 9 to 5. He should have a 9 to 5 because a person that is working without a guardian, there's no way he's going to sell. But that's my little piece. Again, what do I know? Let me act like a life. What do I know? And that's for today. I am still your one and only Anulu, and this is still my friend and brother.
Cheers, Spider-Man.
And we hope that you don't do like Peller. Don't kill yourself because of a relationship. And that's all for today. Bye.